The wheels are back on the slop cart, and today we're going to be pushing that wagon down the Ludwig hill because Ludwig, over the last couple days or weeks or whatever, has been getting himself into a little bit of drama, and I haven't really covered it here on the channel. But now, since I'm back rocking and rolling on this channel, I might as well cover it because it's better late than never, I guess. So hey, hi, hello, how's it going, how's it going? I am the satirical miracle, the planet's most entertaining human being. I am the ruthless gatekeeper known as Dan Frampton, and this is the art of slop. Around here we love slop, drama content, so that's what we make. It's my second channel where I don't really care about too much whatsoever, but the one thing I do care about is 3 Hour Gang. What that means is if you comment within the first 3 hours, there's a 100% chance that I will reply. Let's get that engagement going. Try to get under my skin or be a nice, cool, chill sweetheart. So today the big streamer we're talking about is Ludwig and his friend Mang0. Well, where do we even start? So Ludwig, very famous streamer guy, he likes throwing events, right? He did this chess boxing thing a little while ago. That's kind of like the only thing I really know him for. But I also know that he is really famous and does events. One of the most recent events that he did was called Mario Kart, where he got a bunch of other really famous streamers together to do this LAN party, where basically the goal was to drink beers and play Mario Kart. Now, that sounds pretty fun, pretty chill, not gonna lie. But when you have this guy named Mang0, who's a professional gamer, signed to Cloud9 at the time, he was running around getting super plastered and being very inappropriate. And not only was he being inappropriate, his behavior was also encouraged. There are clips from that night that are circulating that I don't really want to show, okay? It condones a lifestyle that I disagree with wholeheartedly. But anyway, everybody's getting drunk, and this Mang0 guy starts dry humping all these people he doesn't even know. Very inappropriate. But to Ludwig's credit, he comes in and goes like, hey Mang0, you probably shouldn't be dry humping all of these people. But it was all kind of laughed off or whatever. His drunkenness, Mang0's that is, was still celebrated by Ludwig. They had a breathalyzer. He blew like 0.39 or something like that. And was like, let's get those numbers up. Seemingly encouraging and enabling this toxic and abusive behavior from Mang0 to all the party goers of this Mario Kart event. Very disgusting, very shameful, very embarrassing, okay? So these clips start doing the rounds, right? And everybody is now criticizing Ludwig and Mang0. Like, yeah, Mang0, you shouldn't have done that. That was disgusting. That was bad. But also, Ludwig, you shouldn't have been, like, encouraging any of that sort of stuff. So Ludwig cams up and tries to apologize to the best of his ability, but then later on in the stream, kind of like goes back on it a little bit, and people are left scratching their head being like, wait, are you actually sorry, Ludwig? Do you not really care about this, Ludwig? And for the rest of this story, we're just gonna go bullet point by bullet point because it is a slop channel, so we're just gonna go over to live stream fails. Most YouTubers don't wanna show you how the sausage is made, but they're just grabbing clips from Twitter and Reddit, okay? This is all it is. So after the event, Mang0 was no longer invited to Ludwig's events. Very cool, very chill. Okay, roll it.
So I feel really bad about that. And, you know, I reached out to anyone who I felt might have felt uncomfortable and talked to them. But also, and I already told Mang0 this, I'm no longer inviting Mang0 to Mogul Moves events. Because, like, you know, it's a privilege to go to an event, man. Like, the whole point of an event is, like, it's a fun thing to do, have a good-ass time. And if somebody appearing jeopardizes somebody else having a good time, that just can't be a thing. Now I see a lot of dialogue on like broader implications. I'm only worried about my team, my events, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't speak for the Melee community. I'm not like like championing any other action. I'm
Okay, so we got some bare minimum from Ludwig over here. Okay, so the guy who does the abusive, toxic stuff is not allowed around the event anymore. Okay, cool, awesome, really good. Meeting the lowest bar ever, Ludwig. Then the org that Mang0 is signed to, Cloud9, drop him from the organization, putting out a statement that reads, regardless of tenure or accomplishments, the behavior demonstrated is entirely unacceptable and directly conflicts with the organization's core values. We maintain a zero tolerance stance regarding harassment or any other form of inappropriate conduct. We wish Mang0 the best in his future endeavors. The dude got literally future endeavors, and also banned from Twitch, and also banned from Ludwig events. And a part of that same live stream that we were just watching, Ludwig goes on to say this.
He did cut off Mang0 on alcohol about an hour before stream ended, but I mean, he went into it really drunk. And I also personally apologize. I look back, it's very cringy now, but I was like applauding like him getting new PBs with his blood alcohol, which is like, you know, super poor taste, especially on hindsight. Obviously, that wasn't the intention. The intention is similar to when we did the Doug challenge with alcohol, where we're getting new PBs on the breathalyzers, but it definitely looks way different on hindsight. So I felt bad about it. Was Doug okay? Yeah, I think he was chill. I don't know. Doug's a tank, bro. He's weird. It's not the best idea to have someone with substance abuse problems participate. Again, Mang0's participated in 2 other beer card events. This ain't the first one. Like, we've done it. Like, I have something to go off. So I think what you're saying is true, but like, I've done it twice with no problem. So there's no reason I should think there'd be a problem the 3rd time. And I personally like am not like speculating. You know, I've asked Mang in the past if he has if he's alcoholic, like straight up, and he always says no. Now, like, I think ultimately you just gotta. I've been taking him at his word.
So I guess that's where things were at for a little bit, and then we get this clip over here. Roll it.
To Mang0, actually. I talked to Mang0, he reached out, we talked a bit. And I have some thoughts and opinions that I thought about speaking, but he asked of me to not speak on it. And I think that's a fair request. He said, I want to take it on the chin. I think the drama is dying out. He's spending time with his kid. He started day 1 of not drinking yesterday, which is dope. And like, I think genuinely there's a perception of Mang0 that people have in their mind, but they don't actually care about him. I don't think they'll be in his stream when he's back to streaming in a month or whenever it is. And like, he was messaging me. He was like, Tectone followed me. Who the fuck is Tectone? Like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's not a very genuine pursuit of the people who speak on Mang0's behalf. And I know that because I speak to Mang0. Because I am still friends with him. And I banned him from my events because...
and there it is, ladies and gentlemen. They're just gonna dust their hands free of it and walk away. It's happened and it's done. It's dusted. The drama's over. He's gonna be returning streaming in less than a month or whenever that is. I'm glad everybody's still so very happy about it. Twitch partner Mang0 has been unbanned after 1 week and 5 minutes and 38 seconds. Isn't that awesome? Welcome back, Mang0. No, I don't think that these guys are gonna lose their careers or should be chastised until the end of time or whatever. But they're not coming out of it looking very good. They say one thing and then do another thing. They say they're sorry, but then don't act like they're sorry. And then they're like, hey, we're just gonna do this thing called uninviting you to events, but I'm still gonna be very much friends with you and in the public eye with you. It's all very icky PR, optics kind of stuff. It's whatever. Big streamers being big streamers, I guess. It just is what it is. It's a privilege to go to one of his events. Okay, goodbye, see you later, and have a good one.
I'm Mr. King Dice. I'm the gamest in the land. I never play nice. I'm the devil's right-hand man.